Hey, I'm Brandon.
And I'm Chaunn.
And this is episode 6 of Gameish Podcast. And today we're going to be telling the great story of how Chaunn has re-entered the IMVU lifestyle and the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
So, without further ado.
So, yeah. Some chick tweeted and said, y'all gonna make me play IMVU again. And I was like, yo, I haven't. I haven't touched that shit in like 10 years.
Yeah.
And I did, and I regretted it immediately because as soon as I got in the chat room, of course, I created my character, all that shit. I dressed him up in, Givenchy, threw some Balenciagas on him, dressed like Lil Uzi or some shit. And I get in the chat room, dude, and they're pretending that they're smoking weed. And they're like, yeah, we smoking. I was like, oh no, I know these are children. That's it. I'm done with the shit. I'm not touching it no more.
I think you would have had more of an adult, you could have had more of an adult role-playing type game if you would have just went back to RuneScape.
Probably.
Because at least you're accomplishing shit.
Yeah, I mean, I put my real age, all that shit, because I'm like, adults only, and
yeah.
I'm like, nah.
I'm an adult.
Yeah, I am an adult. Put me in a room with other adults that have just come back to the game because it's been fucking forever. And no. And what's crazy is like the shit is so expensive. It's like for I guess like maybe like it's like maybe 5,000 credits. It's like $50. It's so expensive.
That's outrageous.
It's super expensive. And then I remember, like, when I was a kid, we had a ton of fucking viruses on the computer because I was always doing shit to get free credits. That fucking toolbar was filled with 50 different search engines because we trying to get free credits.
What's Firefox? Don't worry about it.
Oh man, it's just weird. It's weird now.
Yeah.
And the only reason like I end up getting into that game was because that one episode of Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah, when they played it.
Yeah, when they played
or something like it.
They played something similar to it. So I was literally just trying to find that game. Come to find out it was fake. It was only for the show, but I end up stumbling into Second Life first, which is strictly for dating. And that was a fucking shit show, because, mind you, I'm like 12, 11, and these people are like 36. And, of course, they think I'm old as shit.
Yeah. Hey, you're in your Second Life. That's the only reason I know what Second Life is. Well, I say the only reason. Yeah, well, the only reason is from The Office. Yeah. When Dwight had his Second Life and Jim made his to follow him, and then Pam made hers to find Jim. And I was like, oh, that's not doing that.
Yeah.
Dude,
Second Life was fun, though. You can fly and shit.
I think I made an IMVU.
Yeah.
And it was kind of because of the same, like, as a kid, like, my friends had an IMVU, and I was like, oh, I'm not getting left out. Yeah. And played it, put a shit ton of viruses on our computer, and I was like, I don't know. It's not because of the game I'm playing or anything.
No, none of that.
That's
just got to do what I got to do to get free credits.
Yeah. Well, we wiped it. They had it cleaned and whatnot, and the dude was like, hey, this game is the source of the evil. And so they're like, all right, no more games. And I finally talked my parents back into letting me play RuneScape. RuneScape was like the only game, because it was a web game, a browser game, so you could, once you logged off, I mean, you pretty much were out of it. But for the longest time, like, that was the only computer game I ever played was RuneScape, because it ran on a fucking potato. So
dude, it was just weird being back on that, because it was like, I remember like how many hours I used to play. Like, I used to be on IMVU a lot. Like, I had a whole girlfriend and all that shit. And I was cheating like a motherfucker.
You running the game? Dang.
I was cheating, so I got caught cheating one time.
What? How do you get caught cheating on a fake girlfriend in IMVU? I have to hear this.
Oh, dude. So, of course, it's like, I don't know. You gotta realize, I think when I made my character, I put my age as 20 because, you know, 20, you're old enough to do some stuff, but not everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, what was this chick's name? I think she...
You gonna expose her IMVU character like this?
No, I can't remember her actual name. I just gave her a nickname. I think it was like Pookie or some shit. And I went with some other chick to prom. And so we were at prom, and she came in the chat room and saw me there. So I had to lie. I'm like, I didn't know the chick, and I was just in something. Yeah, dude.
Well, odds are she added you as a friend.
Yeah.
And then she saw where her friend was in the prom chat room, and she's like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah, dude. It was just... It's crazy because, like, you look at, like, all the shit you gotta do just to make this character. You need, you know, skins, head, hands, feet. The whole fucking 9 yards, dude.
Yeah.
Teeth. Poses. Like, it's just crazy how much goes into it. And so, like... It's just weird. It's just so weird. And especially, like, you'll see people, when you go into a chat room, it's, like, just a bunch of people standing like this and shit because they all got these, like, weird-ass fucking poses. Bro, it's a fucking shit show. It's so crazy to go back to it now, and I'm proud of the person I've become to where I can't do shit like that anymore. Like, people who at my big ass age and could go into that chat room and role play and stay in character, bravo.
That's acting.
I cannot do that shit and feel comfortable. I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Yeah. No, no. That's all you, man. I'm gonna let you play that game, and I'm gonna play World of Warcraft.
Dude,
you know,
I went to like 3 different chat rooms and didn't say a fucking word because I did not know what to say.
Have you ever played VR chat?
No, not yet.
So, to me, VR chat is like IMVU, but like this age.
Yeah.
So there's some weird people who play VR chat. Like, don't get me wrong. There's some weird. Now then, there's some super cool people who play it too. But I played it like one time, and I actually played with my little sister. She's like, hey, I have it, and I have the Oculus system, so I was like, oh, I'll play it in VR. I was like, this will be fun. And she's like, okay, I'm just going to play on my computer. So she starts playing it and whatnot. I hop in there with her. Immediately, my character, All Might. Yeah, I choose All Might. So, and I chose him when it was his golden age.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was running around, and that's actually before I really knew who All Might was. So I'm just running around golden age All Might, and everyone's like, All Might. I was like, yes.
Yeah, VR chat looks fun,
dude. I'll have to let you play. I have it, but
yeah, because I'll watch some videos, or at least some videos that'll hit Twitter, and it's like chasing after Kermit.
Yeah.
So I want to touch your froggy ass. I'm gonna commit suicide.
I don't know, dude. Like, there's like a Pikachu, and that was like when Uganda Knuckles was like a thing too. So he was there, and like,
follow me, I know the way. Yeah.
But then they were all like band kids.
Yeah.
So they all like were playing their actual instruments. They'd be like, "Oh, look, I can play this song," and they would play it, and someone's like, "Are you actually playing right now?" And they're like, "Yeah," and then they bust out their instrument. My little sister plays the trumpet.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh, I can play that too," and fucking pulls out her trumpet, and she started playing, and I was like,
Yeah. Oh, I think that's the saxophone.
Yeah. But regardless, I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm like, I don't play an instrument like this. I don't care. And it was like all these band people like congregated to like one area. So you walk away from it, you don't hear anything. But as you get closer, it's like. And I was like, all right, nope, I'm done. I'm done. And she's like, "Where'd you go? Why'd you get off?" And I was like, "Cause I couldn't hear myself breathe."
Yeah, that just sounded like a fucking nightmare. But it's weird the shit that I used to do on IMVU. Like, it was just weird.
Dude, it can't be worse than dancing for a girlfriend in RuneScape in the middle of City Hall. I did that. I danced for money. And one day I actually made a killing. It was like when RuneScape was pretty... I mean, it's still pretty big, but it was like the peak. And I spent like 15 hours a day. Like, for the longest. I would just, like, command dance. And then I timed it to where it was like, if it stopped, I'd just command dance. And I would go do whatever I was on. People were giving me gold left and right.
You were a street performer?
Dude, I like to think myself more as a stripper. And yeah, I would just perform, and people would give me money, and I was like, "This is what I'm doing for the rest of my life."
Yeah. No, dude, I even tried to get into like my old account like one time when I was in high school, but it's been closed since I got tricked. Dude said, "Yeah, man, I'll give you credits. Just give me whatever. I think like my sign-in or some shit."
Well, okay.
I got hacked like a dumbass.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of hacks, first time, I was playing when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was like the Call of Duty. I grinded the shit out of that game.
Yeah.
And got my KD to like 2.5, 2.4. So I felt super good about myself. I joined a random lobby, obviously. Might have been team deathmatch or something. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna play around today. And I see someone posting like the little chat. They're like, "Hey, don't kill me. I'm trying to do something." And I was like, I didn't really think of anything of it. So I run off. I get first blood. Of course, it's the dude who's like, "Don't kill me. I'm trying to do something." And he's like, "Ha ha ha! I'm gonna hack you now." And I was like, "Yeah, go fuck yourself. Like, I don't believe you, dude." Sure enough, I come back the next day, kills -1 million, deaths +1 million, KD -2 million.
Holy shit,
dude! He reset my wins to 0, reset my losses to 100 million, and dude completely like screwed me over. And I was like, well, guess I'm done with this game now. Because people would look, and because that's how you judged your team. Let me see what your KD is. And they're like, "Dude, what have you been doing?" And I was like, I got hacked, obviously.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like, you just lost every second that this game has been out. And I was like, that's not possible.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we broke down the math at one point of like how long the game has been out to like my KD ratio. And I was losing games before the game came out. At that time, and I was like, well, this is awesome. I developed the game. But, dude, yeah. But I can say at least the good thing is we didn't get a Call of Duty reveal yesterday from PlayStation.
Yeah. Well, I doubt we will. I think that'll probably be more Xbox thing.
Yeah. But GTA also fooled us again.
Yeah.
Because they came out with that strong, Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto, and then just dropped 5 on us again.
That was one hell of a pump fake. Only time I've seen
a pump fake
like that
had me reaching.
Was with Brittany Renner and Tiana Trump. When everybody thought they were going to have a video together. Nope, this bitch put out a book.
Yeah.
Talking about, I guess dudes that she's been with.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Drop us the video now.
I'm excited for the PlayStation 5, man.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed... I mean, even though the conference was way too fucking long.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It's a very elegant design, in my opinion.
It looks like the premium. Even if it may not be, the specs may not be as good as Xbox, it's going to look like it is.
Well, and that's the thing is... In some aspects, obviously, it's not performing as well, and then other aspects, it is.
Yeah.
But I honestly, I don't care at this point.
Miles Morales.
Yeah, well, Spider-Man Miles Morales
Dude.
also had me completely so like.
Yeah.
That I think it was the second game they showed after GTA 5, and I was like, I'm
that was
buying a
it.
PlayStation.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, that literally because when I was playing Spider-Man, I was they introduced Miles Morales and I was like, this is so cool. Like they're giving him more screen time.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want the game now, and
here it is.
there it is.
Yeah, Miles Morales is my favorite. I almost said Batman, Spider-Man.
He's my favorite. Where is she?
Yeah.
You're in the wrong universe. Sure you're not
he's
from
definitely
this?
my favorite. My favorite Spider-Man.
Now,
Oh,
Gran
it's because he's
Turismo-
black? Yes, that's exactly why. It's because he's black.
Gran Turismo looked really cool. There was a bunch of
yeah.
games that I was like, I'm not gonna like.
Yeah.
That
Like, I never played Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank,
Yeah.
great game, dude. I absolutely loved it.
See, I was more of a Jack and Daxter dude.
Oh, 100% me too. But this game gives me, and especially because they showed in-game footage and like all of it running. If you guys haven't realized, we have the whole press conference up right now, but it's instead of an hour and a half, it's 22 minutes, so it almost fits perfectly with our time left. But yeah, everything they showed was in-game.
Yeah.
It wasn't just cinematics.
Who that? She bad.
Well, let me see what that links to. This also looked pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that did look cool.
Well, it's made by the same people who make Final Fantasy.
Oh, Square Enix?
Yeah.
What?
So you get, like, you can tell, but it has just a little more, like, color to it.
Yeah, Yeah, that looks... Bro.
I don't know, like, a part of that, though, when she's running across the rocks, I don't know if I like that too much. It looks too... You have to go this way.
Yeah.
And I like games that give options.
Yeah, more freedom to, how you... I guess your pathing.
Yeah. How you're going to tackle
Yeah.
your objective.
But the movement looks fucking fantastic.
Oh, yeah, the combat system also looks pretty cool.
Um,
This actually looked pretty cool, too. I didn't think I was going to like it, but the more I've seen Stray, because you get to play as the cat.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, that's kind of cute.
I probably won't get it, but I'll probably watch someone else play it. I'll probably watch you play
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna, and that's the thing, man. I'm gonna play games like this just because it looks cool. Like it's a post-human era for Stray, and you play as a fucking cat.
Yeah.
Like,
because that's all they fucking do is observe nosy asses.
Yeah, look.
They go and they start talking shit in their head. Can't trust cats.
No, cats are there to kill you unless you feed them. And then they're going to eat and plan to kill you afterwards.
Yeah, that one crazy thing I saw about cats is, like, most people, like, that own cats, and if they die in their house, their cats their cats will eat them.
Hey, you gotta get how you live.
That shit is crazy. They don't just, rest in peace, master.
Yeah, like a dog would just lay there next to you, try to lick you back to life.
Yeah, cats fucking eat you.
Free meal. Hey, this is what I want.
I've been waiting for this day. I've been fattening you up just for this. But yeah, Horizon's back.
This game looks cool. So it's a third-person shooter. At least it looks like it. I forget the name. It'll tell us in a second. But I like space concept games, and there was a couple space concept games shown.
Stupid bitch. You don't
why are you gonna touch something? It's glowing. It looks like an evil fucking demon spider.
Exactly.
Why are you gonna touch it?
Yeah.
You're not Steve Irwin. You don't get to get away with that shit.
No, and he didn't.
Yeah, exactly. That's you.
Rest his soul.
But it looks cool. I mean, especially it looks just like a fun third-person adventure shooter.
Yeah.
It looks like, honestly, Hellblade.
Yeah.
Returnal? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It looks like Hellblade, but sci-fi.
Yeah.
Dude.
Little Big Planet is back, man.
I about lost it.
Me and Josh used to play that shit a ton.
So my first YouTube account ever was Bam Rocks Hard. Bam Margera. I was like captivated by that dude.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Viva La Bam, dude! I used to love that fucking show.
So I was like, okay, Bam's cool, so I'll name my YouTube channel after him.
I used to fuck with Phil so much.
I did a Little Big Planet sing-along thing where I played a song and I just, you know how you can make their mouths open?
Yeah.
Me and my little brother just sat there and like timed it perfect and not perfectly at the time that we thought it was. But we were like, oh, this is funny. So we uploaded it to YouTube, and I mean, dude, I've had that. Well, I don't have the access to it anymore, but that was if you're interested, look up Little Big Planet Sing Along by Bam Rocks Hard. Fucking send it.
Sackboy, A Big Adventure. They should have just said
Little Big Planet
3.
Or
like,
just Small Big Planet.
Yeah.
Instead of Little Big Planet.
The Littlest Biggest Planet?
Yeah,
Know. More Little Big Planet?
Big Small Planet. This looks so much fun.
Yeah.
The just the aspect, because you get to play obviously in a car, but then you also get that option to get out of your car and run around. A lot of these games PlayStation were shown were all single player games.
Yeah.
But this is an exclusive too, so this shows like, you know, PlayStation with Destruction All Stars has like this strong multiplayer exclusive.
Yeah. And it's not, you know, just a rehash of previous titles.
Yeah. I forget the name of this too, but it has very much a Breath of the Wild feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, like...
It doesn't seem as open world as Breath of the Wild, though.
No, it has like a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 feel to it as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that's super cool about the game.
Yeah.
And I know there's a couple people have actually said the same. It's just... it looks cool. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of like How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah. Or what was that one game, The Guardian or whatever, when you have that big old like...
Dog thing?
Yeah. That dog bird.
Yeah. Well, so The Guardian to me, I mean, obviously, I think to anybody, The Guardian would look, and if I don't know if that's the name of the game. I think it's the name of the game.
That's what I'm calling it for right now.
That game has a little more like realism to it, where you can tell like obviously this game is very cartoon-esque. Dude, them little things are cute though.
Yeah.
What is it? Kenna,
British Birds.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this like high school dragon thing, high school hell or whatever, looks a little odd.
Yeah.
This is probably one I'm gonna be passing up. I'll leave it to someone else to put a review out on it, but I think I'm gonna, you know, bypass the animal anime high school game.
Yeah.
Goodbye Volcano High.
Yeah.
Passing that one up. It could never come out. I wouldn't care.
This looks insane.
So have you played the like originals?
No.
They're like older. It's like an older game franchise.
Yeah. So from what I was watching from the gameplay, is it you're like rescuing your race?
Yeah.
And so you have to like platform with everybody with you?
That's what it looked like too. That's what I got out of it, because it is obviously a platformer. And honestly, the commercial and cinematics for the game like looked pretty, like, I don't want to say crazy in the bad sense, but it looked very dramatic.
Yeah. Since like
I don't know if maybe that was his people or that was people chasing him, because they all died and he was just like, yeah, Oddworld. Let's see what. It's nice. Oh, this is Ghostwire. Ghostwire looked cool. I don't know how I feel about it though.
Yeah. It almost reminded me a little bit of Super Hot a little bit.
Yeah, the way I could see that, it kind of I think takes that feel on it. I also kind of got a sense of Hellblade from it, just in the sense of like the people and whatnot being like weird demon things, and it seems at first I thought it was all imagination, but also kind of looks like Slender Man.
Yeah.
But it looks good. It looks like a good game, but it's made by Bethesda, so you can kind of tell by their magical stuff in this game. It's like that, but then I also got like, it looks like Zenyatta's, like,
oh yeah,
his orbs. At least the hand movements do. This game, I think this is the one where you fly off in the rocket ship, and then you get like some little pod, and you gotta like discover new worlds.
Mm-hmm.
It looked cool.
Yeah.
I think the concept is cool, but I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah.
It's
because it seemed more like an indie game. I'm not really an indie gamer. Like I'm looking more for like the AAA titles.
Yeah.
Not saying indie games are bad or anything like that.
It's just not your cup of tea.
Yeah.
And that's I'm like halfway. So like I played a super fun little indie game called Grow Home.
Mm-hmm.
Takes only about 2 hours to beat, and that's really to 100% it. But it's like you're this little robot, and it's like Jack and the Beanstalk. You gotta make the beanstalk just grow all the way back up to your spaceship.
Mm.
And so it's like different levels is legitimately different levels. When you grow up, you get to the next level, and then you grow it up more, and you go to the next one.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah, Jet, the fear of shore, far shores. Good God, I can't read. Nah, I don't know. Maybe if that's one of like the few games that is out in the holiday season.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm gonna pass. Oh, this game.
It does look pretty bad,
it's multiplayer. Like that's the biggest thing. Is like it's multiplayer. So
it seems like more of a MMO. Like so, like you fight more like hordes. It looks like it's straight up just grinding.
And that I'm about like grindy games,
dude.
Plus, it looks good. It kind of reminds me of Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Godfall.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be good.
I remember I was playing like freaking Black Desert for hours, dude. And I mean, you fight just the same fucking people. And the thing is, like, they don't land no hits. You literally just spamming the same few combos. And if I can do that shit on Black Desert for hours, I can definitely sit up and just play that.
Well,
and the weapons and all that shit look cool, and the thing is, you probably be able to customize way more than what you can in Black Desert.
Yeah, well, and it looks like there. I don't think there's really going to be a class system.
Yeah,
it's going to be however it kind of like Monster Hunter, where it's whatever weapons you use, that's how you're going to play. And I think that's a cool system, honestly.
Yeah,
I hope they kind of have some sort of like magic to it.
Mm-hmm.
Solar Ash looks kind of cool too, but again, I'm not like I don't think I'll play it. It is an indie game. I don't think I'm gonna get around.
Yeah. Which I mean, it does look good. It looks like a fun game, but
yeah,
I can live without it.
Yeah, exactly. I can live without, and if I can live without it, I can promise. Oh, dude, new Hitman.
Yeah.
Hitman is Hitman. If you don't like Hitman, honestly something's wrong with you. Hitman's a super good game, good movie, concept in general.
Yeah, Hitman funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Hitman is so funny.
Yeah. Well, I remember watching him. He'd take the briefcase, and some dude would get on a jet ski, and he would throw it. And
it literally follows him. It follows him until he parks. Yeah, Hitman's fucking hilarious.
And they need to keep things like that in the game. But it looks super good.
Mm-hmm. One thing I am excited for with the release of the PS5 is the remasters. I can definitely see a lot of games getting remastered.
100%, dude. This was cool too. It's like the little PlayStation VR stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never played it. They said it was PlayStation VR, but I'm kind of confused at how it's VR. I mean, unless you get like some sort of like first person type thing with this, because normally you don't play a VR game in third person.
Yeah. Unless it's just like 3D or some crazy like that.
The Little Devil or Little Devil Inside or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
This game looks like, I don't know what it is about it, but the more I see it, I'm honestly captivated by it. It just, besides this sleeping old dude, like the old dude stuff I don't care about, but him, like the combat system, the way things look, it looks like it's not necessarily like a side scroller. There is like a 3D presence to the world, like right here.
Yeah.
Oh, they cut through it. I forget this is a shortened version. Yeah, Little Devil Inside. That game, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good.
2K21.
I don't think they did it justice, honestly. Zion, I don't think is. Probably shouldn't have tried to promote with Zion.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, of course, like he's the rookie that everybody's looking at right now. But I think the thing is he's a rookie. Yeah. I think it's a little too soon. But yeah.
They also, I don't think, did good. Just they didn't show the game. Really.
Yeah, they didn't show the game much.
This little game looks kind of funny. You eat things and you become what you eat. And then I think you can also play as the things.
Yeah.
So it's like trying not to get eaten.
Oh, like a Agario.
Yeah. So like, and then this little thing, the hand turns to the strawberries, and then it eats like a burger, and the hand turns to onion rings.
That seems horrible.
Dude, the centipedes are ribs. Yeah, so you get to play this little thing, you got to get out. Bug Snacks. I'm going to pick it up just because that looks like a fun little party game. I think this is
Demon Souls.
Yeah. So this is like the predecessor to Dark Souls.
Okay, I thought so. I was like, all right.
I want to say they said it's technically a remastered.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like or it might be a remake.
Hmm.
I'm not 100% sure, but it apparently has like more of like a slightly goofier tone to it. Mm-hmm. It's not like as serious.
Shit.
But I mean, that thing looks pretty fucking serious.
It looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like I was never really a.
I'm not on that level of grind.
Yeah. I'm not a Souls person. Like the only thing I've played by them is Sekiro, and I fucking love Sekiro. Sekiro was so much fun, but I
still haven't beat the first Now this little like double assassin game.
Mm-hmm.
This thing looks cool. It is such a cool concept.
Yeah.
What is it like? Time circle or circle?
Yeah, you're stuck in a time loop. So if you die, I think you just you come
just
back.
Restart.
Yeah.
I wonder if you'll be able to, because the other assassin is trying to kill you too.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you can play this like against people. So maybe like, hop in, hop out.
Yeah. Type
thing to where like, hey. It won't tell you, but another assassin has joined your game, or one of your friends has joined it, and then they know where you are, but obviously you don't know where they're at all times, especially if you're playing the main character.
Yeah.
I think that would be a cool concept.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, maybe you want to go fuck with your friends, or maybe they kill you, and then you like if you're the other assassin, if the main character kills them, they get reset to a spot, but then you don't know. Like where the people are, maybe your world map changes a little bit, so it's you can't be like, oh, I already know where they're at. They're still there. It's like, no, you have no clue where they're at anymore.
Yeah. Resident Evil. So
I didn't know this was Resident Evil at first.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that either. But the thing is, like, I like some horror games, but I never finish them. There's not one horror game that I finished. Yeah. Like, the last Resident Evil I played was Resident Evil 4, and that was for PlayStation 2.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a long-ass time. And the main reason is because I get stuck.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why I don't finish them. It's not necessarily because I'm too scared. One, I am definitely I'm scared. But the shit is hard.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you go up against those fucking people with the chainsaws. Fuck that shit. I can't do shit against him. As soon as I see him, that's it. It's curtains for me. There's no way.
My brother's been playing, my older brother, he's been playing the remake or remastered of the Resident Evil, I think it's 2 or maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because I know like Resident Evil doesn't follow like Resident Evil 1's in the past, but Resident Evil like 2 is way in the future, and Resident Evil 3 is like in between or some shit like that. It's hard to tell. This game, I couldn't tell if it's taking place on Earth, in the moon, in an alternate universe.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I was so confused.
It looks cool, but it's like everything's still working, and then this little girl's here, so it's like...
Yeah, and this cat, you can see it's inside.
Yeah, and then she goes to the moon, so it's like, what? And it kind of looks like... Yeah, and then that shit, it looks like a weird anthem.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what this game is.
And it kind of reminds me of that Kojima game with Norman
Death Stranding?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I still need to play that game. It's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Pragmata?
Pragmata?
Yeah, Pragmata. Good God, dude. I don't know why today I can't talk. But
Pragante.
Yeah, if my boyfriend touches me with his pee-pee, does that make me Pregante? And yeah, Zero Dawn.
Why can't my girlfriend get pre-gat?
Yeah, it's so I haven't beat the first, like I've been playing the Zero Dawn series. I actually restarted it to play it on stream. I played it one time, and honestly, it's just me forgetting to play my PlayStation because I have my Xbox, I have my Switch, I have my PC, and I'll just hop on PC games. Like here recently, I've been playing Escape from Tarkov, so it's like I need to hop back to Zero Dawn so I can at least know where to be and what what happened before this one. And I don't think this game is going to be something you need to have a beforehand knowledge. I don't think it's going to be that way, but I think it'll help.
Yeah. It helps you get more invested in the characters.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm really hoping we see another God of War. I would like to see...
Yeah,
especially... And we talked about it before.
Especially where it left off with fucking Thor touching the ground at the end of the game. Like, wheels back that hammer. It's like,
Yeah.
But I think if it goes the way, Norse mythology goes, I think Kratos dies in that moment. I think he finally gets clapped. And then I think he might play as
Artemis.
Loki.
Oh, well, see, or Atreus.
Yeah.
You have Atreus. I think that would probably be the best way to go. And I know we've talked literally about this subject before, but I think that would be, passing the torch. I think that's honestly the easiest cop-out, no matter what. It's like, at any point in time, we can have Kratos die and Atreus take it. And because he has all the powers of the god, plus he's a giant, so... I mean, he's at that point could be, Atreus, the God Killer, Atreus, Giant's Bane, and XYZ. But no, the PlayStation, it looks super, super good. I think they did it right compared to... Because Xbox's little thing was, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
And it showed, nothing but games, which isn't bad, but I wanted to know more system stuff. I kind of got mad that PlayStation held on to the last fucking 5 minutes to show us. But I liked it regardless. I think it's good. I think PlayStation has went the right route. I like the fact they went so much different than the Xbox. It's not just a box. It is like this sleek and elegant looking. You can tell the concept designers and everybody really cared about the product.
Yeah. Because, this console's going to be around for 10 years before the next one comes out.
Well, you look at the PlayStation 4 came out, 2013?
Yeah.
So, you're looking at 7 years now.
Yeah.
With really 2 revisions, being the Slim and the Pro.
Yeah.
Now, what I hope is really that there's not going to be... I'm kind of tired of the Pro, throwing that Pro on there and then just making us buy another console.
So, yeah.
And even with the Xbox X, or the Xbox, the Xbox X, right? Xbox One X.
One X, yeah.
So, stop doing that to us. Just make your thing, and then just be able to update, I guess, the software to make, take better use of the hardware inside of it. I don't know. I just don't want to I don't want
to buy another system after I buy the first release. I just don't.
Well, I have day one Xbox. That's my Xbox is the...
Yeah, I got the Halo 5 one. That's... Yeah.
Yours sounds cool when it starts up.
Yeah, that's about it.
Mine just... But yeah, now I have stickers and shit on mine, on my Xbox. I have stickers and shit on my PlayStation now, just because that's just where I like stickers. But it's, after a certain time, it's I don't want to say I don't care, but I feel like with a PlayStation 5, I want to say I'm going to be a little more caring because it looks not like a box, like the Xbox Series X or whatever the new name is. It's just going to be another fucking box.
Yeah, that's it. It's not going to stand out from the rest of everything else. It'll literally look like this.
Yeah, I have the Pult T15 audio speakers, and it legitimately looks like a slightly taller version of those.
I'm just glad that that's what it looks like and not what's been going on over the internet, dude. Whatever the fuck. I don't know.
You talking about that, like, that horseshoe shape?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was the dev kit. So, like, to be able to develop a game,
yeah,
they just... They make dev kits, so you don't know what the actual... Because obviously, if I was like, if I'm PlayStation and you're, you know, CD Projekt Red,
yeah,
if I'm like, hey, here's the PlayStation 5, some fucking asshole could be like, picture, there's the PlayStation. But if I give you a dev kit, like, you don't know what the fuck it's gonna look like still.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
So that's way, I think, of them really truly hiding the final product. But I agree. I love the way it looks. I think they did phenomenal with it. But we are at 41 minutes now, so 10 minutes longer than normal. But to be fair, I think the 10 minutes is worth it. That's all I got. You got anything?
No, but all I can say is we all getting PlayStations.
Well, yeah.
Everybody's getting a PlayStation.
Like Oprah out. You get a PlayStation. You get a PlayStation.
Everyone gets PlayStations. Yeah.
Okay. Well, until next time, continue being good people. Love, hug, and kiss each other, especially in the mouth. But yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye.